Hello, hello. Happy Monday, American Crochet Association. Selena Baca here, founder, host, lead educator with the ACA. If you're watching live, come on over, say hey, say hello, tell me where you're viewing from. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback about anything that I'm chatting about today, go ahead and post it. As soon as I see those comments, I will get right to them while I'm on the live. And if you guys are watching on the replay, it's still the same great jam. Just comment. As soon as I see those comments, I'll get right back to you. Okay? All right. As always, on Mondays, I like to mingle, and I always have a long list of things for you guys. And so I'm going to start at the top with what's new, hip, and happening in our crochet membership. As always, guys, all of the links to everything that I'm chatting about are going to be in the show notes. So just click on that. And again, you'll find the links to everything that I'm chatting about. Okay, so if you are part of the crochet membership, log in, because what I want you guys to do is see what your new January bonus is. Okay, so right now I'm a crochet member. I'm logged in. This is the very first screen you're going to see. And what we can see right here is that the January Stitch Challenge and giveaway is up and ready. Now, I know that we just did a Stitch Challenge, but I'm changing it up. We're doing a Stitch Challenge, and we're going to do multiple giveaways this month. So this is just the first giveaway of a few, okay? So I hope you guys dig it. All right, so after you log in, you're going to click on week 1. And what you're going to see is the giveaway, the entry details, the giveaway details, and then just some resources for you. My internet is as slow as molasses today because we're having inclement weather, lots of icy, slushy snow outside. So yeah, my internet is not really cooperating. But anyway, what I'm giving away is I'm going to have 4 winners for this giveaway. So not just one winner, 4 winners. For those of you who don't know, I am an author. I've authored quite a few books, and I'm giving you guys an opportunity to win one of 4 of my crochet books. So if you are a crochet member, log in. What I want you to do is get a free copy of the woven washcloth crochet pattern. Give it a try. Not only are you learning a quick, easy, fun, textured stitch, but you're going to walk away with a washcloth that not only you can use in your kitchen or your bathroom, or you can, make it and give it away as a gift, whatever you'd like to do with it. So you're learning, you're trying, you're doing, and then there's going to be some, there's some quick and easy entry details. So that way, if you are a crochet member, you guys can enter for a chance to win. We've already got a few entries so far. So those of you guys who log in, especially at the beginning of the month, good on you, because you guys are already ahead of the game. There it is. So I've got a video tutorial. I've got the written pattern. So lots of fun ways for you guys to try this awesome textured stitch. Okay. This pattern, for those of you who are not yet, maybe you will be this new year, not yet part of the crochet membership, you guys can find the woven washcloth stitch when you click on the link down below, okay? All right, it looks like a few of you guys are here and you guys want a shout out, so I'm always happy to give some shout outs. It looks like my friend Cecilia is here. Hello, she says, at last I made it for a live streaming. I know I'm really trying to get better about nailing down a time, but then, life can be a little crazy. I don't like to be so rigid. So I go live on Mondays to give you guys all the news, what's new, hip, and happening, but the exact time is a little crazy for me to nail down. So I'm so glad that you made it here live. All right, who else is here? It looks like Susan. Susan says, hello, I'm new to this channel. I've been crocheting since I was 7 years old. Wow. So maybe that's a long time, or you started very young. I'm not going to assume your age, but it looks like you learned at a very young age, as did I, and I love that crochet is part of my life. So welcome, Susan. Thanks for being here. All right, so again, crochet members, we've got 1 giveaway so far posted this month. You can win 1 of 4 of my crochet books. It is going to be of your choice, and I will even sign and dedicate the book you choose should you win. Okay, and again, there's going to be 4 winners, and this particular giveaway is going to be open for the rest of the month. So this is not something you have to hurry up and come on and do right now. This is the beginning of January. Happy New Year. And again, this is going to be for the entire rest of the month. Whew. All right, so that's for the crochet membership. All right, so next thing on our list, again, if you guys can either click to log into the crochet membership, or you can just find that woven stitch washcloth if you want to give that a try, okay? Again, it does come with a video tutorial so you guys can really see it in action. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys, so many things I want to share with you guys. If you're not already part of our community on Facebook, there's a link below. Come on over and join today. I've got tons of stuff in the featured section. So I'm looking at a desktop version, obviously, but if you're viewing from a mobile device or anything else, it may look a little different. So just know that. But as soon as you're in our group American Crochet Association, what I want you guys to do is click on the featured link at the top, because there's tons of new things, okay? For example, do you guys remember last week when I told you about, oh, it's away, I was going to get it out. Remember last week I told you guys that I was going to call for pattern testing, and you guys were seeing the pattern first, and I gave you guys a sneak peek. Well, that pattern is up and ready, and it's already with pattern testers, but I still would love to have as many pattern testers as possible. All right, it looks like I've got a few new ones that I need to add to that pattern testing call. But if you're interested in becoming a pattern tester, if you just want to try something quick and easy, if you want to dip your toes into the pattern testing pool, I do have video tutorials to help you with that process, what it means to pattern test. I'm not looking for experts and people who have 50 years of crochet experience. It doesn't matter how much crochet experience you have. It doesn't matter how long you've been crocheting. It doesn't matter what kind of things you've made. If you read through the pattern testing call and you're like, I can do that, then please follow the testing requirements and leave your comment to be considered to test, because really I'm looking for all skill levels, all different kinds of crocheters. And I'm not asking for the entire pattern to be worked up, just 25 rounds, because I really just want to make sure that that the instructions are accurate, you know, nothing is amiss, things like that. So again, that's still going to be open probably through today, maybe tomorrow. So if you guys are just now viewing this, again, come on over, offer to pattern test if you're interested. I would love to have you there. All right, it looks like we've got another shout out to give. Bettina from Germany. Thank you so much for chiming in. It's good to have you here with us today. All right, so that is the pattern testing call. Hope you guys dig the pattern. I super duper loved making it, so I can't wait to see all the finished projects from you guys. All right, guys, so I've got a few new things for you guys to read and do. So let's start with the fun stuff, okay? The new free pattern that I posted last week on our site was, surprise, surprise, the woven stitch, like from the washcloth that I was just talking about, that new stitch. It's the woven crochet pillow cover. Now, I chose this pattern for a few reasons. One, there's a theme. We're definitely starting the year off with the woven crochet stitch. It's one of my favorite crochet stitches to make really super textured items. I mean, we just saw it with a washcloth, so it's got that texture. It's, you know, it's really got that great texture to make either a washcloth or a dishcloth or something like that. But what I love about this stitch is that really you can use it for anything, like this pillow cover right here. This is a pillow cover that I made last year because I love decorating with crochet. I decorate lots of different things, and one thing that I kind of got in the trend of doing last year was covering all of my old pillow covers that, you know, I just didn't like the colors, or they looked a little old and tattered. So I covered them with crochet, and this is one of my favorite ones. So the reason I wrote this pattern is that I of course made the sample that you're seeing here, but I wrote this pattern so that you guys can look through your stash yarn. You can use any yarn that you want, and you can use any square size pillow. Because oftentimes whenever it comes to decor like this, the pattern is written with a really specific yarn and a really specific size, and you may go, well, this is for a 12-inch by 12-inch pillow, but all my pillows are 16 by 16, so it doesn't really work. What I love about this pattern is that, yes, you're making a pattern, but it's really all about choosing a yarn and choosing a pillow size. It works best for square, but if you have a long rectangle, it can work for that as well. And it's about creating fabric to make this stitch work with any yarn that you want and any size that you want. So it does start with creating a little practice swatch, and there's instructions on how to do that. So you're creating that practice swatch for gauge, right? So you're creating this stitch in whatever yarn that you want to use. And then there's a little, I call it a worksheet, but don't be intimidated by that term. You're really just creating something, measuring it, and then doing some division. So it's really simplistic. It's put this number here, put that number there, put this number here, put that number there. So you're creating your own pattern for the yarn that you're using to create any size square pillow that you want. And so really there's a lot of learning objectives into this. You're not just making a pillow. And I've rambled and rambled and rambled, of course, because I'm super excited about this. But anyway, so this is free to view on our site. You can view it and follow those instructions free anytime. If you want to just own a PDF, you can definitely do that through my Ravelry shop, and there's a link to do that as well. As you guys are going through this pillow, because I know you guys, it's the beginning of the year, and if you're like me, you've got stash yarn, you want to go through your stash yarn, you want to do quick creative projects, and maybe you want to redecorate. This is the perfect pattern to do that while learning a new stitch. It's a lot of fun. And after you learn how to do this with the pillow, you may go, hey, now that I know how to resize this stitch, I want to make a blanket, I want to make a scarf, I want to make, fill in the blank. I want to make placemats in my kitchen. I want to make a table runner. Really, you can do anything that you want with this. So it's a lot of fun. And again, as you guys are working this up and as you guys are working up the stitch, come on over and share it with our community, because that's what community is all about. We want to see what you're working on. We want to be inspired, and we want to help motivate each other. So I hope that you guys like the new free pattern of the week. All right, it looks like a few more of you guys are here. Some more shout outs. It looks like June Marshall is here. Hey, June, good to see you. Bettina says the pillow is one of my next projects. I'm so proud to hear that. And I'm really excited to see your process, because again, I know it's a pillow pattern, but really there's so much of your own personality and choices that are going into this. So share that in the community. All right. Tell us what yarn you're using. Share a picture of your swatch. Let us see your progress and let us see your finished picture. I'd love to see it. If anyone would like to get some inspiration on this, again, whenever you guys click on, hold on. I have to move you for a minute, Bettina. Whenever you see the woven pillow cover, click on this link right here, because it's going to show you all the finished projects so far. It does take you to the pattern listing, but you can see that there's just a handful of finished projects so far. So already you can see that this pattern can really be made in tons of different yarns. We see Red Heart Super Saver was used, Karen 1 Pound, Aldi, So Crafty, Lion Brand Landscapes, Bernat Softy, Lion Brand Hometown, Red Heart Comfort Solids. So again, you really can go through your stash yarn and use whatever you think is going to work best. You can add stripes, you can add embellishments. It can be one color, it can be multiple colors. You can have as much fun as you want with this. Bettina says, that is great. I'm so glad. All right, and she's going to keep us posted. I can't wait to see Bettina. Definitely keep us posted. All right, shout out to Ignacio from Massachusetts. Thanks for checking in. Cecilia says, I'm also making the pillow this month. Cecilia, keep us posted. You know where the community is. I can't wait to see what yarn you're using and your swatch and your finished pillow and all that. So definitely keep us posted. All right. Okay, so that is the new pattern that I posted last week. Those are some details on it. Again, it's not just a pillow. It's definitely a learning project. So you'll definitely be learning and using your brain and using up your stash yarn. So definitely keep us posted. All right, guys, I've got an article that I wrote that I'm really excited about it. I've been telling you guys about it for the last couple weeks. I started writing a series called My Crochet Career. It's, the beginnings of my crochet career. And I was just kind of slowly sharing some stories that really highlighted for me mistakes that I made in my crochet career, some hurdles, some things that were really hard to overcome. And so this is the conclusion. This is part 3 of 3 in my crochet career. And if you guys haven't read those yet, then when you click on the link down below, you'll see part 3, but it'll definitely take you to part 1 and 2 if you haven't read that yet. And I hope you guys come on over and read this, because the main theme in this is that, you know, I love crochet, and because I love crochet and because I was doing it so often, I was making things and selling them to friends and strangers because it's what I love to do. And I really wanted to try to make it some kind of career, make some kind of income from it. You know, at first just maybe to earn a few extra dollars or get some more, you know, yarn money. And then it was, hey, how can I turn this into a business? So it's those things. And what I love about part 3 is that, I'm leaving you with something that is a really powerful tool that really, really helped me. So yes, come on over and read through those parts, because there's lots of tidbits in there. But really, scroll. Really, the tool that I want you guys to see is that I came up with a pricing formula that really revolutionized how I crocheted, what I crocheted, and just helped me to feel like every moment that I was putting towards making a project, that I understood exactly what the payment system was going to be for that. So it took me a really long time to come up with a formula for that. And now that I have the formula, it's something that you guys can totally use. It's a really simple calculation in really easy terms. There's no multiply materials by a bucket of chicken and then divide it by 3, or there's no complicated structures. You're really just kind of putting in some exact numbers that you should absolutely know, or you can guess at, just to at least come up with an estimate that makes sense. So if you take nothing else away from just this, you know, me sharing my story of my crochet career, hopefully at the very least you take away this free formula, this free tool that you can use, so that if you'd like to make money from crocheting, whether you're just selling one project or you want to kind of, I keep having these fun ways of saying things. If you want to dip your toes into the pool of selling crochet items, this will absolutely help. So as you read through my crochet career, I'd love to hear what you think. If any of it resonated with you, or just to kind of continue the conversation, I'd love to hear. Okay. All right, guys. So that is what I have for you this week. Those are all the things that I don't want you to miss. And the last thing that I want to share with you guys was that there for a while, I was asking you guys here what the next free pattern viewing should be on our site. And I was asking you guys here, and it got a little complicated because you guys were like, I'm commenting here, but I'm also emailing you, and then I'm going to go to the group, and then I'm going to try to private message you. And I'm like, hold on, I can make this easier. So I have a pattern lineup. It is in our group. This is our community group, link down below. Click on featured. Again, that's just all the featured things that I want you guys to know about, like pattern testing, the latest email roundup, latest free patterns. But also, I really wanted you guys to see that I put a poll together, and these are the patterns that I'd like to release next, and I would just love to see which ones really resonate with you. And so it looks like you guys are super excited about the sundial throw. So that may be next on our site, okay? So keep me posted, and I'll keep you posted, and then we'll all know what's going on, and then we can just crochet together and make awesome things and have fun times, right? Okay, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, just a quick recap. You can get all the links in the video description. Join our community. That's what I'm looking at right here. Just kind of meet new your projects, ask questions, give feedback, vote in polls, and participate in pattern testing and things like that. So definitely join our group for that. If you're part of the crochet membership, definitely log in today. Download your free PDF. Learn a new stitch and enter to win. Again, I'm going to have 4 winners for this at the end of the month. Enter to win your the giveaway this month, okay? The stitch that we're focusing on is the woven stitch. You guys can make a washcloth, or as we just saw, there's the pillow cover. So lots of fun ways for you guys to learn a stitch and then recreate it to make whatever you'd like. Again, you can just start with that washcloth or that pillow cover if you like. My crochet career 3-part series. I just finished the last part. I really poured my heart into this. So when you take a minute to give it a read, drop a comment or reach out or send me an email. I'd love to hear what you think. Okay. All right. As always, guys, you guys can follow the latest on our site, AmericanCrochetAssociation.blog. That's where I post all of our articles and our free patterns. You guys can click on over there anytime to view. All right. Final shout outs to everybody who was here joining me live. To Cecilia, thank you so much for being here. Bettina, Ignacio, June, Susan. I think that's everybody who wanted to shout out live. I get it. Sometimes we just like to watch and we don't like to participate. I totally get it. Maybe your thumbs are busy. But if you guys are watching on the replay, just come on over and follow along like it's the live. And I promise as soon as I see your comment, I'll get right back to you. Okay? All right, everyone. Peace, love, crochet. Happy New Year. Have a fantastic week. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.